This is
the Handbag Husband.
the Handbag Husband. Yay!
International,
baby. So today we are here in the truly international city of Hong Kong. It is a plethora of people from all over the world with delicious food and interesting people and many, many Hermès boutiques. And we're going to try to get to as many as our feet will take us to. So we actually have, I think there was 4 in the city. Maybe
I think it's 5. I'm
in
not
the
sure.
city. I think we're optimistically trying to get to 3 with our trusty cabotage.
2 is realistic.
2 is realistic. So we're gonna get a chance to visit as many boutiques as we can. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about what they have and kind of what the experience was here in Asia, in Hong Kong specifically. Compare that to Bangkok and compare that to kind of the other visits we have ever been to. Now, of course, if you like the Hermès content, if you like the Hermès conversation, the Hermès milieu, and the bag candy, and boy, we could have so much bag candy for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help the channel grow. And of course, we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
But also because it means you get notifications when our newest long videos come out, like this one. Our short videos and all the stuff we got on the socials, on Instagram. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe because we got new Hermès handbag content every single week, which I know you all are gonna love. All right, let's get to those Hermès boutique visits. All right, so we are here at the Hermès boutique, the first one of our trip so far here in Hong Kong at the, what's it, Landmark Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it is a beautiful store. It is a flagship store. The store is massive, just looking from the outside. And we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not super optimistic just because it looks like it's gonna be real competitive. There's so many people here that have so like buku bucks. But I think the reality is we'll have a nice opportunity to get to see kind of some interesting bag candies. You're gonna see them from the store. And maybe talk about the SA and talk a little bit about how things work for folks trying to get quota bags, non-quota bags, CBKs here in Hong Kong. So let's go inside, see how it goes. I want to make sure I get the first no out of every Hermès. So we just got done here at our visit to the Landmark Prince boutique for Hermès, and dude, I don't know. The whole day is ruined, right? We had.
I was gonna use the word ruined, but it was not ruining.
I mean, it's made.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a blessing that ruined the rest of the day.
It's a curse.
Yeah, and a curse. In the sense that we had multiple Hermèses to go to, and it literally turned into a marathon, right? I thought we were gonna show up, be like 10 minutes. They say hello. What do you want? No, go away. But instead, we were in there for 4 hours.
And you know what that means.
It was
People
so
who've
long.
been to MS know that what it means. Like you stay in the boutique for more than 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, we got some bags.
And we got both quota bag and non-quota bag. So we got a twofer. And how it worked out, we're gonna do a video specifically about how all that worked out. But needless to say, this visit, probably one of the all-time best visits we've ever had, right? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the store.
Sure.
Okay, so first of all, the store is beautiful. The store has lots and lots of square space, like square footage, and they also have lots of
bag
essays,
candies.
lots of tons of bag candies. They're pretty strict about taking video, so we don't have a ton of video of the bag candies in the store.
Yeah.
But they're actually not that strict about non-bag stuff. So if you want to take video of, the plates or like home goods, not a big issue, but specifically for bags, they are very, very, very strict on it. And we actually kind of asked, why are they so strict about it? And the reality is that they said that, it's almost like it's like FOMO, right? It's this, they don't want people sending pictures to people who are like their friends who show up and say, how come I can't get this bag too, right? So they're basically trying to avert as much drama as possible and say, hey, these are opportunities for you, but you can't extend these to other people, and the natural nature of people is that's what you want to do. So they're real strict about taking pictures of the bags. but the other stuff, not so much. Now, the other thing that I thought was really interesting about this store, and again, I think this is going to be the only store we visit to here in Hong Kong. It's the only store we need to visit here in Hong Kong.
I'm broke.
Because yes, we have exhausted our Hermes budget, and I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did, which is good.
I mean, if you guys watch our first video about this whole Asia trip expectation, I said I didn't expect anything. I'm not expect any bags. Bam.
I mean, Hong Kong is a different world, right? Bangkok is a completely different experience, despite being in Asia, from what we have here in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, there's like, you know, if we're ready to go, if you're ready to go. It was our first visit. It's the only visit we've ever been here. No pre-spend. And we just got so lucky. I don't even know how to describe it, right? Like I'm almost like in zombie mode, just wondering how we got here.
I even asked the SA, I was like, hey, I know, like, we are tourists, we're not local, we never have any relationship with any SA. Like, why do you offer me this bag?
Yeah.
It wasn't in a rude way because he saw my
it was a genuine face. Question,
And he was just basically like, just happy.
So don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Yeah.
So I'm still confused.
And the thing is, they offered us, so it was kind of a progression, right? We came in and they first offered us an alligator, what was it, a Kelly Pochette or a Kelly to go?
No, a Constant.
Oh, it was a Constance.
Yes, Constant, yeah.
And it was one, like a similar one we had, but it was the new version, so it has like the strap on it.
Yeah, so
and it was in vanilla crocodile.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Alligator.
And for us, I mean, that's a plus sign for sure, right?
Yes.
The first bag they offered is like, hey, this exotic Quota item, I would say, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe non-Quota item, but still hard to get.
I think we're gonna do a whole video about what we got offered again.
But then we got offered other bags, and even to the point where they're like, look, we asked about a bag that someone else was looking at. And they're like, look, if that person turns it down and says, hey, that's not what they want, we can get that for you too. So we were just excited at that point, and that's when we got our first non-Quota bag.
Yeah, because a couple minutes he came and he was like, this is yours. I'm like, holy bejesus, right? We went through, got some more stuff, and in the end, in the very last moment, he's like, set your faces to stun. No,
you are going to be very happy.
No, he told me that, okay, breathe.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, take a deep breath from me.
Yes.
That's what he was.
Yes.
I was like, what's going on?
Because there was a Quota bag, the Quota bag of Quota bags, the most unicorny for us.
At least to me.
Yeah.
At least to me.
It was the last step on the road to bag nirvana, perhaps.
I think for me,
At least momentarily. Because I don't know how far you can get to the next one. And we was like, oh, can we at least just look at that one? And he's like, yes.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Yes, why not? Right?
Yeah.
And it's the one you have to put gloves on. It's the one you can't breathe on too heavily. It's one that, again, it's almost impossible to imagine that they offer them to you. And so we were looking at it.
I actually was happy to be able to hold it because this is the bag that I genuinely want. I was like, okay, it's almost like confirmed that this is the bag for me.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And then so he puts it away and he's like, you know what? Let me check. Take a deep breath. I might have a second one of this, a new one that just came in that's available if you'd want it. And those are those moments where you kind of gotta like pick up your gumption and realize that when the opportunity comes by, you got to say yes, basically, right? And figure out the rest afterwards. And that's kind of what we did. But we'll save that for the full non-Quota bag reviews and story and all that stuff. And I guarantee you guys are going to be just awestruck. It's just so amazing to.
Yeah, it's like.
It's just,
now it's like, yeah. I don't know. It's just happy.
So thinking about the store overall as a store review, I think that the reps, the essays.
5 out of 5. 5.
Yes. Okay. 5 out of 5.
10 out of 5.
But we're so unbiased that I don't know if we can fairly give them.
This is biased.
It's super biased because of the Quota bag, right?
Correct.
But I think overall the essays were super friendly. They were super helpful. They spoke the language. They were amicable, right? They weren't ignoring us. And look, we're not dressed.
If you see me in the B-roll, maybe, like I'm in my jeans, sneakers, backpack in the front.
Yeah. were dressed not nice, especially for Hong Kong. Like these
we are
folks are
actually
wearing.
leaving tomorrow,
Yeah.
so I'm basically like, whatever. I don't care anymore.
So as far as Hong Kong goes, we are super duper scrubby. Obviously, we're tourists. I mean,
We
that's
are
obvious,
tourists,
right? We're
100%
foreigners for sure. But despite all that, you know, it worked out. And I think, okay, so if I'm going to give an honest opinion, if we're going to remove the bag side of it, I think the store is one. It's very large.
I like the system. I like their system.
Yes.
The first, you know what? The first time when we got in, and we went up to the leather department or the bags department, reminds me so much of the Bond Street in London.
Yes, I was going to say that.
Oh, okay.
You stole my. It has a very Bond Street from the London boutique feel to it, right? There's just the way they interact with folks, the way they lay things out, the system that they have. And we'll do a video on the system and how that kind of stuff works out, and why I think it put us in an advantageous spot to kind of get both the non-quota and the quota bag that we did. But so overall, I think I give it a 4. I can't give it a 5 unbiasedly because of the fact that it's not FSH, right? It's not SEV. Or no, sorry, it's not Forbo, right?
Sure.
It's not. If it was, then fine, it gets 5. And that's the only one that gets a 5. But this is as close as 4.5 maybe. Sure. This is as close as someone could get because of the ease of doing business, because of the level of attentiveness, and because of the way that they do their bag stuff. Give it 4.5.
5.
All right, so that has been our review of the one and only Hermes boutique.
It's supposed to be 3 stores.
There's so many more stores, but dude, we don't have the willpower, we don't have the emotional power, we don't have the financial power to get to the next one. But needless to say, it was an amazing experience, and we look forward to sharing kind of all the nitty-gritty details with you all and give you an idea of how it worked, and maybe you two can have your own Hermes escapade here in Hong Kong.
You guys come here as a tourist, get some more bags. Check off some lists. You know?
Reach bag nirvana, perhaps, maybe, at least momentarily.
Yes.
But if you like these videos, if you like the Hermes conversation, if you like the Hermes milieu, if you like the bag candy, dude,
and Hermes escapade,
the bag candy is going to be out of control. Out of control. So, but if you like all that stuff, please don't forget to like and subscribe at the Handbag Husband on the socials, on YouTube, when we have our long videos, when we have our short videos, we have our Instagram stuff coming out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow so you can get notified when those come out and you can come along on our Hermes escapade. So for today, from the beautiful and only boutique in Hong Kong we're going to visit,
well,
thankfully.
If you're counting the airport,
Okay,
I guess.
airport, okay. So either way, have a great day and goodbye.